So not last week, 2 weeks back, I think this is the view that we had. Nifty bullish view above 19,000, bullish 19,000 is a support. So dips to 19,000 is a buying opportunity. Unfortunately, we never got a dip towards 19,000. There was no price correction, only time correction was there. So it went sideways for a couple of days and then broke out. So corrections can be two ways, price or time corrections. Again, we can't go to, it's a detailed concept, but we will reserve it some other day. Bank Nifty 45,000 to 44,500 to 44,200 is a support zone. I think this support was respected. Even now, this support is getting respect, 44,500. Any dips to that level is a buying opportunity. If you take a look at Bank Nifty, I think Bank Nifty yesterday also, we are still respecting that 44,500 levels. Basically, so if I go to 15-minute charts, Bank Nifty, time and again, we are getting support at 44,500, 600 levels. So basically, that support is still working for us. So we'll continue to hold this bullish view. Only concern for me is Bank Nifty. But before I decide on those things, let me quickly look at what was our view for the next week, and then we will decide further. So Nifty, obviously the move is definitely in favor of bullish. See, I don't have to speak about whether the markets are bullish or bearish. Markets are absolutely bullish. There is no second guesses or thoughts about it. The only concern right now is where do I buy? So bullishness of the market is anyways guaranteed. Concern is will there be a correction? If at all there is a correction, is the time correction or price correction going to come? And when is the right time? Probably a low risk entry points is what we have to look at. Hourly charts, if I take a look at hourly charts, I think there were multiple bearish divergences here. If you see, there were a lot of divergences. I think yesterday the move has managed to give a breakout. Even on the RSI and also on the price, there is a breakout. So I think even on Thursday video, I kept telling that every time market came to this long-term moving average, we have been finding support. So Thursday also we were closing here, and Friday market continued to keep rising. So basically, if you see, this was a support area. Now this support is shifted to 19,400 levels almost. So 350 to 400. So I will get, I'll for now 300, I'll say it is a second or third support. My primary support comes from Thursday low, and maybe Wednesday low is around 19,370. Even these three candles low is around 350. So basically, I would say 350 to 400 is a next support level. So the support is now shifted from 300 to 350, 400 levels. So there is a shift in the resistance. So as long as market sustains above 350 or 400, we still have a very higher chances of market going further. One most important thing is we had a lot of struggle to break 19,500. I think yesterday, even on Thursday, we managed to break 19,500, but somehow due to expiry, we just dropped below 500. But now I think 19,500 is absolutely clear. So as long as we stay above 19,000, if market says above 19,500, it is even more stronger. For me, sustaining above 19,500 becomes even more stronger. It will be even more stronger move towards maybe next target. We don't have targets because it is an uncharted territory. So I would say going by Fibonacci extensions and other things, I think our whole numbers, basically psychological numbers, psychological number is next is around 20,000. So 19,500 and above sustenance, if it happens, we will probably expect 20,000 in next couple of weeks. If it comes to 19,400, then we will have a struggle around 19,800 to 850 level. So there is chances of 19,800 to 20,000 being tested in next couple of days or couple of weeks, provided we sustain above 400. Best case scenario is 19,500. That is what I'm trying to look at. So Nifty, no doubts on a bullish view. So bullish, and 19,500 if sustains, expect further rally towards 20,000. 19,400 will be the ultimate support, will be the support for this up move to continue. This is my take on Nifty chart. There is absolutely no second thoughts on it. Let me quickly take a look at what is happening on a higher time frames, just to ensure that I am not running into divergences. Weekly setup, no doubts, we have managed to break this 19,000 levels. I think we are still good. There is no bearishness in the candlestick pattern on a weekly chart. So weekly chart seems to be pretty decent. Absolutely, there is no worries about weekly closing there. RSI also not a concern as of now. No divergence are seen. So price volume is also okay. Momentum is also okay. So on a weekly chart, all three seems to be okay. And we are still trading above the short-term moving average. Again, a healthy sign. No bearishness in the price action. Daily chart. Also, we were sustaining above the short-term moving average. I think this 3-4 days of consolidation, but still we managed to close and stay above 19,300, which I kept reminding on daily market reviews. We're still trading above the short-term moving average, which is around right now it's sitting on 19,400. So in any case, 19,400 becomes a very strong support from all the possible angles. So no doubts, no concerns with Nifty. Quickly, if I have to pass an opinion on Bank Nifty is where there is some struggle. I think banks are not cooperating, but Friday closing is something very promising, because if you see, I was constantly watching this 44,500 for quite a long time, and now if I see what happened, it kept coming to 44,500 couple of times, and from 44,500, I think after 2:30, I think there was a sharp bounce, and now the closing is almost towards the high of the day. See, the closing is almost near the high of the day, which is a positive closing. So the closing is almost at the high of the day, which is pretty good, and we are bouncing off the supports unless until 44,500 is threatened. That means if unless until I see this breakdown happening below 44,500, I don't see any concerns. This could be a time correction. I don't still see a price correction in this. If I drop down to an hourly chart, see, there has been a trend line here. So from this high, if I connect these highs, uh, this is the resistance area. So every time market touch this trend line, uh, trend lines are drawn in so many different ways, but I like to have the trend lines very, very shorter. The shorter, the better it is. This is the shortest trend line I could probably draw. And now if I see here, this could be a level where it could have some struggle. I think Friday closing was around the same level. Once it managed to break this out above 45,000, 45,000 is the key. If 45,000 breaks, then we'll have some struggle around here. So Bank Nifty has multiple struggles. It is good to go only above 45,200. Till 45,200 is threatened or broken, we will still have couple of issues. RSI is in a bullish range, so RSI is not a problem. We still have RSI signaling upside only. It is only a small correction that I see. So this correction will end as soon as market starts going above 45,200. If I have to drop down to a daily chart and see any concerns here, daily chart, yesterday's candle is very good, because this is basically long lower shadow. From these levels, there was some buying. That's the reason market shot up and closed almost at the high. This is basically called as a hammer pattern. So hammer pattern is decent, which is a bullish sign. And now this day, high is around 45,200. So any meaningful moves in Bank Nifty will be above only 45,200. Bank Nifty, I will hold on to a sideways view, right? Only above 45,200, we could expect a good up move. Till then, we will hold on to 44,500 to 45,000 range. We'll play range bound strategies in Bank Nifty. Nifty seems to be uh, clearly bullish. Fin Nifty, if somebody is trading Fin Nifty like me, on expiry days, Fin Nifty more or less pretty much looked like Bank Nifty only. Nothing different because most of the components are same. HDFC leading the weightage in Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty both, and Nifty also now. So any meaningful moves, see, this day, 3-4 days high is around this level only, which is 25 to 20,200. So only about 20,200. Again, Bank Nifty, sorry, Fin Nifty will pick up. Till then, again, we'll have to hold on to 19,900 to 20,200 range. Fin Nifty also the same. So Fin Nifty sideways, bullish about 2,200 only. Till then, sideways view intact. Fin Nifty and Nifty, sorry, Bank Nifty looks pretty much the same. Hourly chart. Let me look at weekly chart once if there is any concern. Okay, this becomes a concern. This is not looking good to me on a weekly setup. Fin Nifty, this long upper shadow. That means at this high, long upper shadow basically means there was a supply at the high of the candle. That means at 20,500, there is certainly some supply that is coming in, which is not a very good sign. So I will be a little more conservative in Fin Nifty. Why conservative? Because this candle, if it had happened on an hourly chart, I would not pay much attention. If this happened on a daily chart, okay attention. But happening on a weekly chart, it's not a very healthy sign. If you look back and see any time and every time it has formed this kind of a doji, not even a spinning top, sorry, not even a shooting star, it becomes almost like a gravestone doji. So long upper shadows. If you look back in history, every time and any time you saw this close to this, there were some corrections. Here also, some correction happened. Here also, some correction happened. Usually, on a weekly chart, it usually becomes stronger. So be little more cautious on Fin Nifty, looking at the gravestone doji, especially on a weekly chart. Hourly, daily, I would have just forgotten that. That's okay, one-off case. But weekly is not a one-off case. For a weekly candle to form, it is a 5-day process. Even on Bank Nifty, there is a gravestone doji, but not as aggressive as Fin Nifty, because how do I say aggressiveness? Aggressiveness is the longer the upper or a lower shadow, the aggressive it is. Here, the shadow is not that dominant or predominant, whereas in Fin Nifty it is. So be little more cautious on Fin Nifty. Bank Nifty is okay. Nifty is very comfortable bet compared to all these three. All right, but Bank Nifty most likely will hold. Why is this happening? Let's look at the components of Fin Nifty. Only then probably we'll have some understanding. Components of Fin Nifty. What is contributing to that setup? I think apart from these banks, there could be something else. Okay, quite a number of stocks are there. Let me quickly take a look at all these things and then see certain what is happening. Axis Bank, I think my tweet was very clear. I think a couple of days back, I had tweeted about Axis Bank, which I was not very comfortable with. Axis Bank on the upside. I think it is just following what I had discussed then. Axis Bank. It was a clean setup on Axis Bank. This one. So there was an up move, resistance, up move, resistance, third up move, resistance. So from 990 we start selling off. So usually when the selling off happens, we'll probably usually touch this long-term moving average around 940. Axis Bank made 3 attempts to break 990, which failed. Yesterday was a shooting star. Failure to break resistance is a sign of weakness of the bulls. RSI shows momentum loss by bearish divergence and range shift. Axis Bank likely to stay between 990 to 950 levels. Next move beyond this range only. This was my analysis on 10th of July. Did Axis Bank look into that range? Pretty much yes. If you see this. So after this, I think there was a sell-off and I said 950 to 990. I think the low of this was around 948. So the low is around 948. So 950 was respected. And now we are around this area only. So this will be a sideways. There is no bearishness as such, but it is definitely going to be sideways for now. On a daily chart, on a weekly chart, I don't see much of a concern like the shooting star where it might give rise to a substantial correction. But for me, for 950, 940 should hold. Otherwise, I'll have concerns because of this divergence that I'm seeing here. There's a very quick or a tight divergence between this green candle, this green candle. If you compare, RSI is lower, price is higher. A small or a short-term divergence are very powerful. Okay, so let's wait. We will take a call on Axis Bank only below 950. Till then, we will not worry. But anyways, there is no buying happening in Axis Bank as of now, so I'll give it a pass. See, this is the concern I had. This is the concern I'm seeing in FinNifty also. Long upper shadow. Long upper shadows, especially in a weekly chart, will not yield. Usually that gives rise to a dip towards some support area, and then it will start bouncing off. So Kotak Bank is also not going to contribute much towards buying side. Okay, towards buying side, Kotak Bank, see, this is a clean double or a triple top, something like Axis Bank only we saw, and then a dip, and now this is rising. So this entire setup doesn't look very bullish to me. So it is basically Kotak Bank I would leave out of equation. So it is not going to contribute to Bank Nifty or Fin Nifty. ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank is okay. This looks pretty promising compared to others. There is a strong, this is a very good pattern. This is a clean rounding bottom, or we could call it as a cup and saucer pattern. So this clean rounding has happened, and then there is a small, what do you call this? Cup and saucer pattern. This is small handle kind of a thing. So we have an handle and then a cup. So break above 960 will be pretty good for ICICI Bank. I think the setup looks upside breakout only. Upside breakout looks pretty. ICICI Bank, I'll watch it. No immediate buy. We need a break above 960 or 970. So ICICI Bank, it may not happen tomorrow, not happen day after tomorrow, may not happen this week also. When whatever calls I'm trying to give you in this, whatever analysis which I'm trying to do, it is not a next day scenario. You need to sit tight patiently because we are not doing futures or options where we'll make money immediately. This is all cash market. So see this National Aluminium, from when I've been speaking about National Aluminium. See this? May 27th. I've been talking about National Aluminium from May 27th. Again, metal sector getting ready for a move. On June 3rd, I reinforced metal sector ready for a move. Right? Metals on radar. So every week I kept telling about the same thing. Metal sector. Tata Steel, National Aluminium. See this, National Aluminium. I don't know how many times I spoke about National Aluminium in the last couple of months. Not couple of months, couple of weeks. Finally, it managed to give a breakout yesterday. But whatever levels I told, it is just respecting. If you go back and see my original statement on National Aluminium, I spoke about National Aluminium on May 27th. I did not put entry price because see, I am not SEBI registered. I am not supposed to give any advices. I don't want to be caught. So I am sounding very subtle. National Aluminium on radar. I will not give you entry. I'll not give you. I'll only tell about this. It will be a buy. I am only allowed to say this. Getting ready for a move. Okay, so National Aluminium, key is, see, key is it should sustain above 79. That was my statement on June 3rd. It should sustain above 79. As it sustained above 79, see this. June 3rd, I made a statement. It should be above 79. See, it stayed above 79. It never breached 79 ever. And now finally it managed to break out yesterday with 5% gains. Have patience. The setup is there. You will have to sit with it. That's the reason. That is how I keep following, because I keep tracking that and I have bought it. I have bought, just give me a sec. Somebody's at the door. I need to just attend the door. Give me a sec. So what I was trying to convey is, see, these are, I cannot promise you the timing of the movement. That I'm, nobody can, as in there are studies I can say, but is there no other way to find out time? Yes, there are time-based Fibonacci extensions. I don't know whether it is available in this tool. We can do, yeah, trend-based Fib extensions. I can probably keep doing this process where, okay, from top to bottom, this was the time it took. And then I could probably project, okay, when would this could be a breakout? See, none of them has actually proven to be giving better results for me. I never found a better result in this kind of timing wise. Okay, where I could probably say, okay, this time it will go up, this time it doesn't go up. I do not know. Seriously, I cannot tell you. There are time studies, time cycles we can analyze, a lot of things we can analyze, but there is absolutely no very comfortable way. In terms of price, I can tell you, okay, this could be a breakout, this will go up, or this will go down. I can probably, with some certainty, I can, with price, I can tell you which direction market is going to go. But in terms of time, yeah, Gann cycles are there, Fibonacci cycles are there, a lot of cycles, time-based studies are there, but I am not very comfortable with those things. So I will be very patient. So like National Aluminium, the journey has just started. You will see further up move on this. Okay, so I do not want you to miss National Aluminium. Likewise, I do not want you guys to miss ICICI Bank. It may not happen tomorrow. Again, I'm saying it may not happen tomorrow. It might test your patience for next 1 month also. I do not know. That is one thing I cannot give you certainty about. But the setup looks pretty promising. It is most likely on the upside than the downside. That I can probably tell with confidence. HDFC Bank, it has its own issues. See, again, I am not very comfortable with this, which I showed you on FinNifty weekly chart. This I am not very comfortable. Okay, so this is basically turn into sideways area. So till HDFC Bank start contributing to FinNifty or Bank Nifty, I don't think this market, Bank Nifty would fly. We need HDFC Bank support. ICICI, see, Kotak is not supporting, Axis is not supporting. ICICI, how can ICICI Bank alone pull the strings for Bank Nifty? Let's look at other stocks. HDFC, ICICI, what other banks? SBI, major contributor. This is okay. For me, this looks bullish only as long as it stays above this area, around 570 and above. If it stays, this likely to be on the upside only. So I need SBI. So yes, SBI and ICICI will definitely test your patience. Key is it, key. I'll just say support. Key support is, what was that? 570. 570. I'll take some leeway and say 560. If that sustains, there is a higher chances of up move. If that sustains, up move. So 560 is where we'll consider State Bank of India. What other stocks that we have? We'll look at Bajaj Pack, Bajaj Cholamandal, Bajaj Finance. I think this was contributing now. I think they were overextended for a long time. Okay, this seems to be still good. See, we have gap, we have old resistance, so we are at a support area, and at support area we see last 3 candles are very indecisive. That means this bearishness has now stalled, looking at the neutral candles here. So basically, this looks good, provided we see price above 7,550. Only above 7,530, 7,530, we could expect an up move. If 7,530 doesn't break, it will come back and fall here. So 7,530 remains the key, but you can consider, if somebody interested in Bajaj Finance, okay, weekly. Okay, I think this will take a while because on a weekly chart, we are at a resistance area. I think it will take quite a amount of time to break 8,000 levels because we have multiple resistance around that area only. So I think I don't want to take any long positions on Bajaj Finance immediately. It'll struggle because any strong resistances like this usually will not be broken in one go. It'll have multiple attempts. So we don't want to buy in a first attempt. Let it run its course and then we will look into it. So Bajaj Finance is not contributing. Bajaj Finserv, the resistance is still far away on Bajaj Finserv. Let's look at daily chart. Daily chart looks good, no doubts. But I see divergence. I see quite an up move. Let it correct a bit, so we will see. Not a problem. I'll give it a pass on Bajaj. Cholamandal Finance. Divergences. I am not even comfortable with going long with divergences. Divergence basically saying the up move is losing momentum. When the up move is losing momentum and momentum indicators are suggesting that, why would I go long? It might go up, I am not denying, but I don't want to take that risk. There are other stocks where I can probably look at where it could be better. Muthoot Finance, Shriram Transport. Basically, finance sector is not the one which we should consider. Bajaj Muthoot Finance has gone up so much. I don't want to enter at wrong price. Manappuram on the other hand looks okay. But yesterday's green candle had no volumes. Looks promising only, but I think it will take a couple of days. I think we'll see next week, or if there is a breakout. If there is a breakout anyways, if you're using this tool, if it is a genuine breakout, you will see this popping up in this tab here. If you go to volumes peaks, the math is written such a way that if there is a breakout with considerable volumes and couple of other parameters you consider, I think it will pop up here. So till then, we will give it a pass, and unless we don't want to waste time watching it. If there is any other stock, we will consider that. Manappuram, Muthoot, Manappuram, Shriram Transport Finance. Divergences, give it a pass. So basically, I think financial sector is not at a right place where I can expect a immediate move. It's very evident looking at the stock. So I think Bank Nifty or Fin Nifty might be dragging a bit. It may not participate immediately because I don't see any stock which is big enough to contribute to Fin Nifty. I think Bank Nifty more or less the same stock, except that we have a couple of other banks. Bank of Baroda and a couple of others. Let's look at Bank of Baroda. PSU banks, on the other hand, add some strength. Bank of Baroda, I'd probably spoken about this Bank of Baroda in one of the sessions. I think let it come down to this level. This resistance turning into support area. Around this level seems to be a better bet than where it is now. Canara Bank. Canara Bank is doing okay. We are at resistance. We are at resistance area. We'll wait. I'll definitely wait on this. I think banks including PSU banks, are not great. RBL Bank showed a huge move. I think it's already past where we can comfortably buy. I think banks will give it a pass. I think banks will rest for a while. The hot sector right now seems to be IT, because IT has given a pretty decent move after a very long time. So TCS, look at the volumes here. I think if you look at this, as I said, no, it's a genuine up move. This is 14th, which happened yesterday. If you look at 13th only, TCS would have popped up here. See this. See, TCS popped up here on 13th only. Before that 5% up move yesterday, on Friday, on Thursday itself, there was a TCS saying something. Some math is written here, some algo has been written. So it was popping up on 13th only, before that 5% move. There was a huge, there is a criteria how I filter it here. I think TCS, as I said, there was something which told me that this could be a breakout on TCS. That is clearly visible here. So I think that till that visibility comes, let's not worry about it. TCS looks good. So keep IT pack in your list this week, next couple of days, and metal sector. Infi, I think one of my other students had a position. Couple of students had positions in this. So uh, Infi, I will hold on. Most importantly, I will hold on to Techem. Why Techem? As I said, now Techem, I don't know from how many weeks I've been following. If you look into my analysis, I think it dates back quite a long time. 1st July, 17th June. I did not speak about IT. Okay, but if you are following me on Twitter, I think I have been very vocal about ITC. Sorry, July 4th only. I think I had sent a tweet where I was hoping that this will be a pretty good move. So even if you don't, Zeal also, Zeal made a 8% move yesterday. Zeal I've been following from 8th July. This is the concern I spoke about Nifty Bank having a gravestone doji, which is creating a problem. Last week I spoke about, this week it did not perform. So underperformance because of that. I think most of the tweets which few may not understand, see this. July 4th only I kept saying classic rectangle pattern weekly chart of Techem. Longer it stays in a range, the breakout will be pretty profitable. Probability of upside breakout increases if Techem stays above 1050. Above 1200, Techem is poised for a decent move. So I think yesterday we managed to give that. I already have positions in this. I had bought a little early. So Techem IT pack is where I will focus my energies because of a fresh move which has started. So I will keep IT pack in my radar, especially Techem. Infosys, no, I'll keep TCS rather than Infosys. Let's quickly look at other stocks. Mindtree. Mindtree, give it a pass. L&T Infotech and L&T Technologies. This is also a long consolidation. A breakout has happened, but unfortunately, we are heading towards a resistance immediately. But looking at the volumes that is coming up, I think this is going to be pretty good move. I would probably look at ITBs directly rather than looking at beating around the bush. One can consider directly ITBs to invest. L&T, TCS, Infi, Wipro. Wipro, yes, looks good in terms of volume and price. I think Wipro also have been very vocal. If you are following me on the same page, I think the day I spoke about uh, this one, Techem, I think the same day I spoke about Wipro too. Complex inverted head and shoulder pattern in price. Higher low at 375 is a good sign. Multiple bullish divergence with a range shift in RSI. Looks like a bottom in place in a weekly chart. Couple of IT stocks seems to be in an accumulation phase. Price above 425 will confirm. This was Wipro chart. See this Wipro. See from 4 July, I am been telling you couple of IT stocks seems to be in an accumulation phase. Accumulation phase is a phase where people accumulate. It's an end of a down move and we are ready for a up move. 4th July was my tweet on this and the result you saw yesterday. So as I said, now the price keeps telling me that this is going to go up. Timing is the difficult part, which I cannot probably give you with any guarantee. So again, 425 and above, this looks very decent. More likely it's going to give that kind of a move. Let's see, let's hope that's going to happen.
Hi.
HCL Tech, I think I have better stocks to worry. This is also good, not never a problem. This looks decent enough. I think entire IT pack looks very, very good, which I have been tweeting again, right from 4th July only, IT stocks.
Hi, Bharat. Kareep here.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned the accommodation phase.
Mm-hmm.
How like we come to know that there is something accommodation. People are buying in those
Do
times.
you know do you have foundation of technical analysis, sir? I don't think so.
No.
Then you need to learn.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to learn the theories behind this. What is accumulation? What is markup? What is primary trend? What is secondary trend? What is tertiary trend? Which trend am I right now when?
Okay.
How
Okay.
to find out accumulation? How to find out distribution? What are trend reversal patterns? What are trend continuation patterns? What are trend short-term trend reversals? Short-term trend continuations? So there are a lot of price studies that we have to understand.
Okay. Okay.
All right. If you need any help in learning all those things, do let me know. We will probably see what best I can do.
Okay. Sure.
Right. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. HCL Tech. Any other IT stocks did I miss? IT index. ITB seems to be very easy thing. You don't have to choose ITBs. They'll invest in all the IT companies. So IT stocks. Rest. A lot of people don't educate themselves. One of the biggest problems. Education is the key, sir. Without education, you would have not earned the salary. At the same time, without education, you will not make big in stock market also. So education is necessary. Coforge, fantastic move. But I think ITBs, I would say collectively IT packs looks pretty decent. So there is absolutely no questions about it, which was already there written on the charts. So right from couple of days, I've been again and again emphasizing the same thing. Emphasis above. I love the setups. Sir, I don't know which one to pick. The entire IT
Uh,
pack looks very, very good to me.
I have one stock but the Gentech. Okay, I had this in my portfolio, but it is now already moved so much
Which
in 2 months.
one?
Yes, Gentech first one.
Sir, it is for me yesterday's candle with this volume is not speaking good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable holding. You have to make your decision.
Okay.
Yeah. So if it was me, I would be very concerned about the setup.
Okay.
Some climax is happening on that stock.
Okay. One more stock. Don't mind. Nucleus. Yeah,
Nucleus
Nucleus.
software.
Correct.
This is
I
okay.
think, yeah, I had in my. I'm just holding this one. Okay.
This is okay. This looks okay. And that is a concern for me. This is
Uh-huh.
not a problem. This is still looking good.
Okay, this is a volume like it's not sure that one you're saying, or I
No,
mean,
there are other studies which I have to look into. Sir, whenever I call something, there is we do price, volume, momentum, a lot of analysis which we do. For me, two, three things was giving some negative directly.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So this is okay. This is okay for me.
okay, thank you.
Yeah. So I think collectively IT pack, the move has just started. But did I miss that 5% move? That's okay, sir. 5% move. If it is going to give me 25%, why worry about the 3-4% moves? Right? So entire IT pack, I cannot choose because most of them looks good. I think collectively, I would prefer this investment, ITBs. So IT looks good. I would want to pay attention to metal sector, aluminum. Anyways, I discussed. National Aluminium is in my portfolio. Tata Steel I added to portfolio around 111 rupees or 110 or something. Because metal sector I've been watching for a long time, so it has managed to give a breakout. So Tata Steel looks good. JSW Steel was a very old stock I picked somewhere here only. I picked on this day. If you watch the same video, weekly market analysis, somewhere 7th June or something, I picked this stock. Jindal Steel, National Aluminium is one which I am very comfortable with. Looking at the setup, Jindal Steel and Power. I'll give it a pass. I think I'll be more happy to consider these two, National Aluminium and Tata Steel. Uh, Between these two, if you ask me, my favorite is this. This is my favorite, National Aluminium. All right, so IT banks will definitely will be lagging. This will also be lagging for a while. Let's quickly look at FMCG, Hindustan, Unilever. I am watching this very, very closely. I think I've been alerting you guys also. It may not be immediate, but it will test. As I said, all the stocks I'm going to pick, it will test your patience, sir. It will certainly test your patience because it is a multi-month or a multi-year breakout. It will be. So it will definitely test your patience. It will not give a breakout in one go, but the setup is there. But for me, looking at the price structure, volume structure, momentum structure, all looks promising. I want this to stay above 2,600. I only pray that this support which is created around 2,600, that should not be broken. So for me, I am keeping a very close watch. There might come after 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks, after a month, where I have to tell you, see, I told McDowell's, see, I spoke about National Aluminium. It might be 1 month backstory. Bharat, where did you tell me? Sir, it's not going to, as I said, timing is the one thing which I cannot guarantee. But HUL, I am closely watching it for a very long time because I will not leave that. HUL, I will closely watch. For me, the key is 2,600. This level should be respected for me. If below 2,600, I will give it a pass. I'll rest HUL. Till 2,600 is intact, I will keep watching HUL because one day you will see where HUL give me 4-5% returns. And then it will continue. And you will repent. So HUL, Dabur, let's look at all the IT. Sorry, FMCG. What is this? Dabur India NSC. Yeah. I think last time only I spoke about this. This is okay. Not bad. ITC. ITC is still looking okay. Seems to be there is no return to this. But I can't enter. That game is that moment has passed where I can enter for immediate gains. It may be long-term gains, yes, but immediate gains, I think I want little cool off somewhere at some point in time. Marico, give it a pass. Nestle, Okay. 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 Where am I in an entire chart? Okay. I think this is not resting. This will not rest. This will be one more up move. Setup tells me one more up move if it sustains about 22,400 levels. So Nestle 22,400 is the level it has to sustain. If it sustains about 22,400, we will see one more round of up move on Nestle. Chart looks pretty decent. Britannia. BSC. Okay. Again, divergences, volume, price, volume, momentum, all tells me give it a pass. I'll give it a pass on Britannia. So I think HUL is the one. FMCG is not a strong sector as of now. Doesn't look very, as in couple of stocks are not looking great. Few are looking. So there's a divide opinion in FMCG. HUL is the one which has not performed in entire FMCG sector. With setup looks promising also. I'll watch FMCG. In FMCG, I'll watch those two stocks, basically HUL and Nestle. Banking we finished, metal we finished.
Sir, ITC, do you think 477 is the temporary top or something?
ITC,
RSI also I'm seeing not going too high.
no, ITC, I don't see any concerns, Hamal.
Okay. Okay.
There is absolutely no concerns. There is no top, very predominant tops are still not seen. No, I don't see it yet. It is still good. It is not going to stop anywhere. As of now, no, it is not a top.
Okay.
Yeah. It might come down a bit and then take a rally. That's a different story. But top, no, not yet. DLF, real estate. It is still in a correction mode. Godrej, prop. Oh my God, it is just flying. So see this small time corrections and then a breakout again. That is the setup I see in Nestle. I'm not comfortable doing anything right now, so I'll give it a pass. ACC, cement. Nope. Ambuja. Nope. Ultratech, I think cement sector is not great. Ultratech is okay, but I don't want to pick a stock where other stocks are not performing, only Ultratech is performing. No, I'll give it a pass again. Ultratech, all those, I think cement stocks, give it a pass. FMCG, watch 2 or 3 metals, watch National Aluminium on this. Banks, ICICI Bank is okay. Bank Nifty and BAFI Nifty most likely to play a little slow. I have to look at other sectors. Private bank weak, oil and gas weak, which is weak. I think Reliance is still looking great. No data available. Fin service weak. Anyways, this is already written. Weak. All these are weak. SBI, HDFC, Axis Bank, SBI. Okay. ICICI Prudential. Let me look at insurance companies. ICICI Prudential. HDFC Life. Look at that. HDFC Life Insurance. I think this is due for correction. ICICI Prudentials. Same setup. So this is definitely going to give some kind of a small correction is entered. Indalco, I'll check. Trupti. SBI Life. SBI Life. No. See, this becomes very easy for me because I have written an algo which tells me which is stock I need to actually worry about. Rest all I'll give it a pass. These stocks I don't have to worry. Kotak was anyways weak. HDFC, anyways, it is not there now. HDFC Bank was weak. Axis Bank was weak. See, anyways, the algo which I've written, the math I've written, I think it will do a lot of stuffs for you. So it is quite easy. Pharma, let's look at banking weak. So realty strong, but again, Godrej was good. DLF was not okay. See this? I don't have to look into the stock also. It pretty much gives me here, which is strong, which is weak. Godrej property is strong, DLF weak, chart which was evident. So it took me quite an amount of effort to build this feature. PSU banks, see this, only thing which is strong is PNB. You will see it is the only stock which will be going up as per my parameters. See this is the only one which is going up. Rest all are under correction mode. See this?
प्रणीता है ना, मैंने खाना थोड़ी खाया हो तो खा के आएगा ना, तो खाते पूछो उसको, कॉल करो मैं एक मीटिंग.
So I think SBI we can watch. As I said, 570 should hold. Otherwise, the rest all not okay. So this is pretty easy for me. Nifty Pharma, DV's ready weak, Cipla weak. Rest I'll just look into them. Biocon Arafama, if you remember, I was calling an upmove in Biocon if it sustains about 250. I think one of those times where I spoke about Biocon, I'm sure. Yeah, Biocon. It should sustain about 235 for bullish view to stay intact. About 250, we could expect a good move. So on that day only, we spoke about 235 should be intact. I think if you look at Biocon as of now, Biocon looks good. See this? 235 should stay intact. I think it gave a breakout and then we're still looking good. Biocon looks good to me in terms of pharma. Yes, Amar, I'll look into other metal sector. Biocon. Biocon, Aro Pharma, Aurobindo Pharma. I'll wait. Glenmark, I'm sitting on decent profits, 30% profit I'm sitting on, 30-40%. I think more than that now. I picked up quite a long time back. Lupin, Sun Pharma, Torrent Pharma. Lupin, it is rising. Sun Pharma. Wait, where are we? Oh, we have managed to give a breakout. Oh, we are in uncharted territory. It's a breakout. I'll watch this Sun Pharma. Dips to buy. I like this Sun Pharma. It has managed to give a breakout. I want this to sustain above 1000. So 1020 is the key. It has to sustain that price. So otherwise, Sun Pharma looks pretty decent. Torrent Pharma. I think I love those things than this. So I think Sun Pharma. I think I didn't finish metal sector. Metal sector. I think Indalco, NMDC. This sale also looking good. Huh? Somebody had buzzed me for sale. Sale was looking good. Sale. This was the one I had spoken about this breakout. I think this looks good. But we are at resistance area. I think I would watch. It's a very slow moving stock. So, okay, this looks good. Indalco. Yeah, volumes are also promising. I think above this, it will further give a rise above 450. So above 450 looks very decent in. So 450 plus, I need that. I think if that happens, yes. NMDC. NMDC NMDC is a clean setup. I like NMDC better than Hindalco. NMDC is good one, sir. NMDC. I like this.
But there are two things here in NMDC Steel and NMDC.
No, there is no NMDC. NMDC is National Mining and Development Corporation. There's nothing. It's a mining company. It's not a metal company.
Is it?
Yeah. Where is steel? This one. This is not part of large cap at all.
Mm-hmm.
It is a recent one. See, the IPO came about 4 or 5 months back. I will not do any analysis on this.
The NMDC. So I got NMDC Steel. I don't know whether there are some.
This is not a large cap stock.
Okay.
So here is we're looking at a large cap thing. Large cap and mid cap you are concentrating on. So this is not. This is a very recent one IPO.
Correct.
Yep. Adani Enterprise, why it happened to be in a metal sector? Okay, let me look into it. Yeah, Vedanta. Vedanta. Yeah, looking good, setting up nicely. We'll run into this resistance at gap, but volumes are promising. I think I'll stick around NMDC and other ones. Vedanta is also, metal sector is looking good, no doubts. This also, the setup looks promising only. You can watch it. You can probably put something, distribute. Let's say you want to put some X amount of money, you can probably distribute into 2 or 3 stocks. So that should be diversification should also be there. So more or less metal sector is decent that I have been telling from quite a long time. Metals, media, again, Sun TV also has come to strong. It was weak actually. Z anyways, I have been telling openly on because for Z I considered not only price, not only volume, not only momentum. I looked at volatility also. It was agreeing. I looked at options and futures data also. All were agreeing on Z Entertainment move. It is not just one thing which I looked at. So this Z will continue to move. So keep an eye on this, which I already alerted a couple of days back. Sun TV. This is also back on track. No, before that, I think last week I spoke about, I wanted you guys to watch, I think somebody spoke about TV18 and Network 18. Let's look into what happened to that, because since we are looking at same thing, TV18. Okay, it is sideways. Network 18. Yeah, this is still looking good. The setup is looking good. But I think Z, Sun TV, Z probably, where a lot of other derivatives also confirming, not just technicals. Even data is confirming, so it looks good. FSL, what is FSL, Amol?
It's an
Source.
IT, I think, yeah, first source solution. I think we've seen in the past.
Daily chart, yeah, looks good. IT pack, no need of choosing this over that. I think entire thing looks good. Yes, it looks good. Technical setup also looks pretty decent. As I said, now I don't know which one to choose in IT pack. That's the problem. Biggest problem is which one. Wipro, we discussed Wipro. My discussion is open on Twitter only. So there's nothing to discuss about that. It is strong. 425 and above, it looks pretty good. Nifty 80 anyways. If you look at this, 3 are strong, 2 are weak. Tech, TCS, Infosys are strong category. HCL and Wipro. HCL, I gave it a pass. Wipro, 425 and above I need. So, right, my entire math, my algo is doing well only. Auto. Auto, only 3 are strong. Ashok, Hero, Tata. Let's look at it. Ashok Leyland. Looks good on a weekly setup. Daily. Nah, I am not comfortable. I am not very didn't have volumes. Okay. I'll wait. I can concentrate on IT and metals as of now. I'll wait on this. Hero Motor and Tata Motors were good, huh? Tata Motors. I think it's been going up for a while, Tata Motors. Where do I enter? There is no entry only for that. Hero Motor Corp. Hero Motor Corp is looking decent. Let me look at weekly chart. Why is this flying like this? In any breakout on a weekly? Yeah. That is the concern. Weekly breakout. Weekly breakouts are very strong. So I think this is comfortably going towards 3,500, 600 levels. But I need a dip to take. I need a dip, but the setup looks again pretty decent. So I like Hero Motor. That is decent enough. So Hero, what is Bajaj Auto doing? If that is the case. Hero Motor looks better. TVS. Okay. Maruti. No. Eicher. I think some news came. We were following Eicher Motors. I think something happened. I was confident of market going up when this setup was there. I think this call went wrong. Eicher Motors call went wrong. I was confident, but something happened. So 3468, if sustained, I would expect it to move up. 3468 was the direct was a stop loss for this. 3468. I think it broke on this day. So the trade is nullified for me on Eicher Motors. So that trade went against us. Escort is good, but no entry as of now. Few trades will work, few trades do not work. That's fine. That is part and parcel of life. Mid cap. Mid cap again. RO Pharma. Bharat Forge. What is Bharat Forge doing? Strong enough. This is strong enough. I like the setup, but risk reward not favorable for me. Or BHL. Okay, BHL. I think there are Biocon. Yes, Biocon. We looked at Cummins. Godrej Property. We looked at Hindustan Petroleum. What happened to petroleum stocks? Let's look into that. Reliance Industries. I think even Reliance Industries. I tweeted on Reliance Industries that it will go up somewhere here only. 2,500. It was there, but I didn't tweet earlier only. But I think this is. I need a dip for this. Only then I'll consider. BPCL I had bought couple of days back. I think somewhere around here or something, I guess. I think around here again it should be. I think this BPCL or oil companies are in some correction mode. So let's wait. IOC, yes, correction. HPCL. Hindustan Petroleum. Yeah, let it finish the correction. Then we'll consider that. I think more or less most of the sectors, yes. Cummins, let's look at what is Cummins doing. Odd stock. Cummins India. I think it is ready for one more round of a breakout. Setup looks promising. I want it to sustain above 1840. Humans can be considered if somebody likes odd stocks. I think they should consider that. Odd stock somebody wants to look into. Humans looks, yes, promising, and the setup looks decent. All right, so any other? IDFC First Bank, Jindal Steel, Godrej Prop, Escort, Biocon we looked at. BHL is not looking good. I think there's some PNB we looked at. PFC has already gone up. Sale, yes. Metal sector is good. Zeal, yes. Sun TV we looked at. PFC has already gone up. Now I cannot. Lupin we discussed in pharma sector only. I think most of them are discussed here on mid cap.
Oberoi Reality was looking good on
Which
real
one?
estate.
Which one?
Oberoi Reality.
Realty, Oberoi. It is looking good, Abhi. Looks good. But I think we spoke about these somewhere long back on
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We did actually.
So now is not the time. As in, yes, you can pick it up, but there are fresh breakouts are happening now in IT.
Sir, I just have one question. If you want to add the position, how to do that? Like we have
Which
that
one?
position on that very place, like on this case only, where you have marked. If you took the first entry at that place, how to add the position if you want to see? Like the trade is going in my favor.
You remember in our program, entering program, we spoke about dips. Where will the dip end? Where are
Yes,
the key
at
supports?
45, at 45.
Yeah, so that is the level where you add.
Yes. But sir, in this scenario, it's too far from 45. So should I wait for 45?
If you want to add, yes, wait.
Okay.
If you already taken, hold on to it. On a dip, let's wait.
Okay.
I would wait. I will not add here.
So one more, actually I missed BHEL. Did you like? I don't know.
BHL some setups were not very promising to me because it's look at this. Look at these two candles. Look at these divergences. Correct.
Yes.
BHL is not a problem. Only thing is, I think this is stretched a little far away from these supports.
Yes.
All right. So a small dip is where I'm very comfortable with.
It's a buy on dip, right, sir?
It's buy on dips. See, most of the stocks are on buy on dips, unless until there is something drastically wrong. Like which one? I don't see any. L&T, Larsen and Toubro, I think.
Good for investments.
Sorry?
It's looking good, sir. L&T.
L&T is looking good. See, there is absolutely no, very few stocks are not looking good. The only concern right now is which one to choose. So I'm trying to pick only I'm only trying to pick odd sectors. That's all. See, a couple of days back, I spoke about FMCG. A couple of days back, I spoke about other stocks. Let's say 2-3 weeks back, I spoke about TTK Prestige, which is getting ready now. I think it was Kumar sir spoke about TTK Prestige. He asked me this question, if I remember. So TTK Prestige, it gave you a lot of trouble. Now, finally, it is giving a breakout. I think TTK Prestige last week, I kept this. So if you see our market review, initially I spoke about McDowell's. It gave a fantastic returns. These Oberoi, see, he spoke about Oberoi, na?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oberoi, 1.5 month.
Thanks to this weekly review, Tekken and Nalco. I booked these I actually sitting on a very, very decent profit. Sir.
Very
it
nice.
Gave a very beautiful breakout and huge profit in one single day.
Good. So careful about position sizing. I am a little scared of your position sizing.
Sir, I've reduced it. Post mentorship, I've actually reduced it. I have learned what actually risk management is thanks to you, sir.
Nice. So you have to worry about risk management first.
Yes, sir. I've learned it from you. Now I am sure I won't be wiped out, sir. I'm sure I'll make decent profit. I'm sure. Post your mentorship, I am sure of that.
Sure. Good, Abhi.
Thank you,
You haven't met me at least. You did the program.
sir. I want to, but actually the problem was this. Lot of people. I'll speak to you, sir. Once I'll
Okay,
speak
Abhi.
to you.
Sure,
When
sure.
I'll come and meet you, sir.
Yeah. So a couple of stocks which are picked: Godrej Properties, Oberoi. That was our first session of pickings. Naukri IT Pack. IT Pack. See, I'm just following that. I need a couple of stocks which I pick. It takes time, but it will give you fantastic returns. See, JSW Steel, National Aluminium. I don't know how many weeks, how many days I've been watching this. My mentor used to tell me he used to wait for a setup for 1.5 years. He want that particular setup. Ashok Leyland, see, long time back. So FMCG has done, see, pharma. I don't know how many times I've been kept telling you this: pharma. Pharma did fantastic job. So pharma did a job, real estate did a job, auto sector did a job, because my first setup, if you see, all are auto only. So first, if you see the week, look at, there is a churning. If you see, there is a certain pattern which I'm looking at. So first week, it was, when I did first week, it was basically an auto. So first performers were auto, and this realty, Oberoi, Godrej, and Bank of Baroda, SBI. Cement stock. McDowell's was a odd bet. It gave fantastic return. So first week was auto. I picked up. After this, FMCG I picked up. FMCG gave pretty decent returns. Reliance I picked up. National Aluminium I've been watching. So for National Aluminium came to my radar on May 27th. And then these FMCG sector, Britannia gave fantastic returns. Autos were there again. Autos, FMCG, realty and auto. So I kept speaking about realty and auto, fantastic returns. We look at Hero Motor, a lot of stocks have given fantastic returns. Metal sector, getting ready for a move. So metal sector came to my radar. And then pharma again, pharma gave fantastic returns. UBL, metals and radar again. Radar, I did not speak about buy. Radar I expect, because it is getting ready. And now recently, again, Reliance gave fantastic returns. BPCL gave decent returns for me at least. I don't know where you picked up. Natco, Biocon, this came back to my radar. HUL, again, I am watching from 26,000 to, my levels are not breaking. So the setup is still valid for me. So I'll keep watching this. And again, last week when I met, anyways, Nifty, Bank Nifty, no doubts, it is anyways a bullish setup. Again, these things came. Ashok Leyland is still a buy for me. Manappuram moved, Axis Bank moved out of my list. And when it moved off my list, I think I tweeted also on that. TDK Prestige is now getting ready. So this will again continue for me because the setup is still valid. I will hold on to this now. So what is happening is sectoral rotation will keep happening. So if you go by how the markets are behaving, money see, it will not move all the sector at once. It will move most of the times, but there are few sectors which are outperforming few sectors at some point in time. Now it is an IT. Now it is an IT. Wipro, Tech Mahindra, I think I'm from almost a month I've been watching that. HUL I've been watching for a month. Maybe there is very closely, there is a day where you will see HUL flying, provided 2,600. So for me, that levels is important. 26 to 2630, that should be sustained. If that sustains, HUL will fly. Z, odd stock came in my radar, I tweeted. So, which is part of media. So media came into, so this week, media and IT came. So sector rotation keeps happening. So watch it. National Aluminium just started. It is these metal sector. How many times I spoke about metal sector in the past? So this is called a sector rotation. Money will move from sector to sector. When the money moves, don't have to worry. You will find this in this sector. I've used all my skills to put these stocks into this sector. This page. This will not stop here. From here, I'll push into portfolio construction, which is already happening. So give me some time. This will move into portfolio construction. This page will eventually to portfolio construction. So investor page, couple of things which I've given here, it will work out. For traders, I'm developing a couple of other screens. So hold on, maybe give me a month or two. I'm falling short of resources. The requirement is already given to the coder. He is coding, so I have given him priorities. So few things for investors, few things for traders. Fortunately, I can handle both investing and trading side. So those things anyways have given the requirements, what I need to see on these pages. Give me a couple of weeks, you will see a lot of things. Page industries looks like getting ready. Let me look at it, sir. Page industries. Sir, where is it getting ready? It is quite a long way.
Bharat, there is some correction in the power grid. Will it affect other power stocks?
Power grid. Power grid, if that is a power grid, and what are the stocks? IEX, Tata Power?
Power finance is there, REC is there.
Power finance companies. Power finance is looking good now. It's on the upside. Given these divergences and all those things, it is saying that momentum is lost. Momentum lost doesn't mean that you have to see a correction. It could be time correction also.
Yeah, in
Corrections
REC
are
also
of
some impact is there.
rural electrification.
Yeah, the first one only.
No, it is BSE. The price is not looking good.
Reducing agent.
Yeah, divergences are there. I think this correction are due in all these power finance companies.
Okay. I think in Nippon Asset Management. Looks
Sorry?
like some NAM. Nippon
In-
Asset.
This one, NAM Securities?
No.
Nippon Liam? This one?
Not that one. Nippon Asset Management. Nippon Life India Asset Management.
Okay.
NAM.
Asset,
NAM.
Nippon. Is it listed entity?
Yeah, yeah.
Sir,
This
NAM
one?
India, sir, NAM.
NAM India.
NAM India.
Earlier, I think it was some clients or some other name was there.
Not
NAM.
NAM.
NAM. Nippon Asset. I think it is trying like flag and pole.
Nippon Money Supply. How do you search in this one?
That NAM India. There is Nippon Life Asset Management. NAM India.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. But it has to sustain about 280 levels for this to up move, because for me I think it looks good, not a problem. Nippon, whatever it is, looks good. No issues. My only concern is why this volume has come. Because this is, for me, it is abnormal volume with some kind of slightly up, not alarmingly, but why this volume came, what happened on that day is a concern for me. That I have to watch. For me, it has to sustain about 280 for me to have a up move intact. So Nippon 280 should sustain. Otherwise, I'll have concerns, because I'm concerned of this volume. Because abnormal volumes, I'm little concerned of. Price structure looks good. Volume is one which is alarming for me. But 280 and above, if it sustains, and if it manages to break this high for 300, then it's fine, not a problem. Keep 300 on radar. If 300 breaks, then it is no problem. This is not a big concern for me. Volumes are not a concern. Rallies India. Where is this, Amol? Rallies India. Is spelling wrong?
RALIS, not E.
Okay. Amol, you know this drill. I don't like I don't like this. Abnormal volumes with this candle patterns is not my favorites. Setup looks good, but I'm concerned. See, if I for me, what happens? It gives me a divide. So this setup is bullish, no doubts. Now, when it comes to these volumes, associated with these kind of candles, is where I will take a step back. See, there is a doubt. If there is a doubt, I will not invest.
Okay.
Okay. Bharat it's an argument. See, whenever I look at Tech Mahindra, when I look at couple of other stocks which I have referred, there is no argument there. There is no dual argument. There is no right. This could be right. It could be wrong. Such kind of confusions will not happen. Now, when it comes to this stock, this is bullish, and now these pattern that is happening here, it is saying some supply is coming in here. So there is some divide in my mind. When there is some confusion, I will take the worst possible step, which is don't invest. I don't want confusion when I'm investing. In confusion, you will make mistakes. When you're not clear, that's okay. Let it give clarity. There is no need to pressure yourself to invest in it. All right, sir. I think any other stocks? I think we almost touched upon almost all the stocks, all the sectors. Bullishness continues. Nifty looks good. Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty might struggle here and there, but struggle meaning it is sideways, not absolutely bullish. My only concern is that weekly gravestone doji on both Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty, especially Fin Nifty is my concern. Let's see. So that is where I will not be very aggressive in those. Nifty is fine. Fin Nifty, Bank Nifty, maybe Titan, Arjun Titan, I have already passed the verdict. I don't think you're following me on Twitter. If you see Titan, I have clearly told on the day of the news only, it is not going to go up. It is on a correction mode. Sir, follow me here. I will not disappoint you. Right. Where was that? Yeah, see this? Titan reported 20% revenue growth. It's already up and market has already discounted the results. TA suggests buying Climax. My bad. It was not a selling Climax, but buying Climax. Climax of buying it is. Shooting star with huge volume in deliveries. Buy on rumors, sell on news. I sound a lot of cryptic here. I am trying to tell you it is a climax of buying here. I think I have corrected my statement after that. It is in a correction mode. I will not put my money there. Sir, looks like double top. Sir, please understand, double top is a different pattern. I think you might have picked up something somewhere. There are a lot of conditions to be met for a double top. This is not a double top. Every pattern has certain time aspect also. Don't just looking, okay, double top, this is a double top. No, it is not simple. This is not a double top. You need a lot of qualifications for it. In terms of time, in terms of other parameters which I consider. So there is a certain parameters which I have to consider, Arjun. So that is not double top, sir. Not in my technical analysis a double top. Double top is not formed in 4 days candles or 5 days candles. It takes certain amount of time. Okay. Strong acid and strong base. All right. Any other questions? Sir, half knowledge is always dangerous. If you don't have knowledge, please learn it properly. Otherwise, you want any recommendations? Anyways, I'm giving on a weekly. On Twitter channels, anyways, I'm doing. But if you want to understand, learn, please learn properly. There are a lot of conditions into calling some patterns. All right. Any other questions? All right, sir. I think if no questions, I think we'll meet next week. And happy trading. Manage your risk. Learn properly. All right. So we'll meet next week, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.